Here we are, Rome 2 Open International Tournament, the last battle. The last time I faced my opponent called ODM Temp Minot. By the way, he's French, it's really cool, Frenchy. And we had a beautiful battle. Last time I played against him, he had Armenia. No, sorry, I had Armenia. He had Bactria, and he beat me like slight victory, so I was really close there, but yeah, in the end he managed to beat me. So this is the second round, the last round. How should this turn up? We shall see. And he goes with Rome this time, and I picked Pontus. So let's check it out. By the way, guys, I do really appreciate it all. Your great support and all. I really do want to thank you, because you guys are the best. I mean, I cannot ask for any better subscribers than you guys. I mean, honestly, you guys make me whole. Like, whatever pieces was missing in me, you guys cleared that. So I just want to say that. Thank you all again. You can see my build type is the old Pontus build type, which I'm really familiar with now. I really do love this. I don't want to change it, and hope you guys can understand that. I mean, if you're known to one good build type, why change it? I mean, there's no point. So I got 3 student horse archers. Anyways, for those who doesn't know, of course, I got 1 Pontic Royal Cav, 1 Noble Blood here, and another 2 Noble Bloods here on the right flank. I got his seated chariots. I got 1 Eastern Shipman, 4 Eastern Archers. No, is that 5? My bad, sorry. That's 5 Eastern Archers and 6 Pontic Swordsmen. My opponent, Minot, he has a Legionary Cav here, Legionary Cav there, Legionary Cav here, Legionary Cav, another Legionary Cav. So that is 2, 4, oh my, it's 5. It's good, it's all good. He outnumbers, oh wait, he got another Legatus, oh my god. Well, I don't consider these guys as a really good Cav unit, so, but still they can be effective, quite effective against my archers. I'm gonna go into the tactical overview soon enough. He has Evocated Cohort here, 2 Legionaries, 2 Legionaries, Armored Legionaries, 1 unit there. He has Auxiliary Balearic Slingers, 2, and Auxiliary Syrian Archers, 2 units. On the front line he has 3 Aries, that's 3 units, okay? Let's get in there, boy. See, now that I know for a fact that he has both Archers and Slingers, I know for a fact that coming in here is really risky. So what I'm going to try to do is that I'm going to send in these guys to try to take out at least 1 Legionary Cav unit, so we can have both stand the ground, like it'll be 1 versus 1, so 4 Cav of his versus my 4 Cavs. But it's going to be really difficult because he's going to place, I think, Slingers on this side, so he's going to be ready to repel. But doing so, he's going to be a little bit late, so I'm going to start firing upon either was it Armored Legionnaires or Triaries. So I'm going to try to take out as many as possible. So it's not going to go that well for me with the student horse archers, so my guerrilla warfare is going to fail kind of way. But all in all, for me it doesn't matter, because if that fails, I know for a fact that he will be some kind slight, not focused entirely, because to wonder about 3 student horse archers is gonna make him kind of confused, and that is the main plan. So while I'm doing so, I'm gonna send in forth my rest of my troops, like slowly, not really fast. I'm gonna try to deal with my horse archers first, and I'm see if I see that it's not gonna go well. And of course he knows that he has to be faster than that. He's gonna get in here really slow, and he's gonna get there fast, not slow, my bad. So he's gonna get there fast, and eventually my Eastern Archers are gonna be at range. They're gonna start to fire upon him, and he's gonna lose his focus upon my horse archers, and that is a good chance for me to get in the back and try to deal with whatever army types they can find in their front. So while doing so, of course, I'm gonna send in my he's gonna send in his Triaris first, and while he's doing so, I'm gonna send in 3 Pontic Swordsmen to repel them, deal with them, of course. And the problem is that he has a lot of sword units as well. I mean, that's it's gonna be quite difficult, because yeah, dealing with his triars and both his Evocata cores and legionaries is gonna be quite difficult against my Pontus swordsman. Plus, I don't have that many cav units to deal with his other rest of his units. So my cav unit is gonna basically be, they're gonna, you know, be pretty occupied dealing with his cav units and his cav units here, and the big war is gonna be in here. You know, sword units versus his units. But I do have one secret weapon, and that is my chariots. So when I find the opportunity and I see the gap, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna get in there, and I'm gonna do my thing first by killing his skirmishers. When I'm done with the skirmishers, I'm gonna get in there, hit those Evocata cores or whatever they can find in the front. Sorry. Well, yeah, it will be on their front and on their back, of course. I'm gonna, you know, cut their legs. When I'm cutting their legs, the problem is that my opponent, he's well known to this game. I mean, he is a really good player, so he's gonna try to repel one of his cav units to deal with my chariots, and he's gonna quite succeed so at the beginning, but then it's gonna change a little bit more. So it's only some kind of 6 minutes of this fight, and let's see if my plans stands further, and you know, if I'll succeed beating him, since he beat me last time. It was 1-0, and this is the second round. Let me just fast forward a little bit. Even though I had my points, so it wouldn't matter actually if I lost this battle, because I am already through the stage. I'm a leader in my group, so even if you beat me this time, it wouldn't matter. But for my honor's sake, yeah, my honor, I do still feel like I need to have at least one victory versus any opponent of mine. If I end up like getting 0 points, that kind of would humiliate me, and I can't deal with that. So now I can see that his cabins are kind of free here to my shooting horse archers, but he's backing off, and that is an excellent strategy of him, because I'm at the range of his slingers, and that's not a risk I can take. See, now what I'm thinking, I'm gonna make a slow motion, right? Okay, since he has cav units here, if I send my men back here, he could easily send these guys to repel them there, and these guys could get in there, and that guy could get in there, so I would not have any escape routes. These guys, either these guys would catch up, or these guys could get in there, catch up, and these guys could catch up from there. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna swallow the bait, I'm not gonna swallow that, so I'm just gonna pull back a little bit here, so I won't give him the pleasure killing my horse archers. So you see, I'm kind of like moving slowly, and if I notice that he will do something like that, because that's what I would do, that's why I'm saying, you gotta be careful. Then of course he has these goddamn javelins, and he was at firing range, and he just threw some javelins and killed 7 of my horse archers. That is insane, man. That's crazy. But I'm killing slightly slowly his armored legionaries, so that's kind of good. That's a bonus. Almost 9 men. You see, he threw only 1 time javelins, and he killed 7. I don't know how many times I've fired upon him, and I only killed 9. That sucks. And now again, oh my god. I'm getting so close to his men that it's kind of, horse archers are kind of retarded, to be honest. You gotta handle them really carefully. Otherwise, you see that they get really close to their enemies, and then yeah, you all saw that you just threw twice javelins and killed almost 20 men. That's crazy. That's insane. I'm gonna do like this. Oh yeah. So he's making the testudo formation. Oof, nice kills though. This kind of reminds me of the 2 towers of the Lord of the Rings, when those Uruk-hais are moving like this in formation and try to breach the walls, and then the elves are firing on the sides of them and killing like a lot of Uruk-hais. I freaking love that scene. So I almost killed 40 men. Oh nice. That's almost half of his army here. See, I'm not even stressing with my men here. If you have a lot of skirmishers, my advice is that use them before you engage with your swordman. Otherwise, it can be too late. You can see that my men are firing. I'm moving my Eastern Spearmen to my right flank in case of anything, you know. No precision shots on my Eastern archers, and you can see there's no kills. I don't get it, it's crazy. Let's see the cinematic mode is better. As I explained earlier, I will send my Pontus to repel his 3 Aries. And I gotta say, this is the biggest mistake he ever made, honestly. My advice is that if you have spear units, I would recommend to use your spear units against the enemy's cav units, such as these guys. So I was trying to get in there and kill his slingers, but I failed. So that's why I'm backing off. And now I'm charging in. I'm gonna deal with his cav units. And now my chariots got stuck up a little bit. He was ready to repel them, but still it's not that easy to halt my chariots because you can see how powerful they are. And as I explained earlier, I'm gonna do my thing, but he managed to kill one though, and he's pulling through here with his legend calves. He's gonna kill my archers, and I'm like thinking, okay, let him kill my archers. I don't care, because now I'm getting in here. I'm gonna kill his like armored legionaries or Ivikati hordes. When I'm doing so, he's gonna lose a lot of men. He's gonna lose a lot of horde, and you can see that my eastern flank is going really good for them, and I'm killing a lot of men here as well. And you see my archers are helping out, horse archers, I'm sorry. They're helping out so good that he's losing a lot of armored legionnaires here. And these guys will die soon enough as well, even though they're winning. And I got only 3 C2 chariots left, but they have done their duty really nicely. And you can see now, he was ready to hold, you see, he was ready. He was even facing them. And he killed one of my chariots again. They're starting to waver now, but all in all, they did really good there. My archers are free. He's not harassing me anymore, so I'm sending my cav units now, since I killed him on the right flank, almost. He got only 1 legion of cav left. So I'm letting my eastern shipmen deal with them. That's why I'm sending in my cav units. I'm just pulling out from the battle over there. If I don't do so, it's gonna be too late, and I'm gonna lose the battle, perhaps. And I can't have that, so my left flank is going really good here. My chariots, they have done their duty, but they have been killed in the process. So I didn't get that 500 plus kills. I'm sorry for that, because my opponent, I gotta say that he did excellent on killing my chariots. So you guys who thinks that chariots are unbeatable, you gotta rethink. If you know how to beat them like my opponent did, then it's all good. Then it's all good. So don't ever be scared of chariots. Now he's losing a lot of men, and the chain rotting is beginning. And I gotta say, good game to my opponent. We ended up as 1-1. This was a really interesting battle. Oh my god, I had really good kills though. I gotta be honest. I had 312 kills. Damn, I wanted like 500, but he managed to kill them off anyway. That's a good thing, but well, he was pretty occupied chasing these guys. My cav units plus my horse archers, they did something else, and yeah, they still made him lose the battle. So I gotta say, first off, Roman build type, okay, I can say a lot of things here, which is really wrong build type. I mean, perhaps it is good, no offense of course, but you know, for my taste, it's kind of weird. And why is that weird? Because why would you go with 2 slingers and 2 archers? First off, that's not a good idea. You want to pick skirmishers, then go with either only archers or slingers. Like, don't mix up. I would rather say 3 Syrian archers, and I would also skip the 3Rs because they're really good units, but they're really expensive. The first mistake he made was to send 3Rs in fort to deal with my Pontus swordsman. That was his huge mistake. I sent them in. You can see that they, I didn't maybe finish them off entirely as fast as I wished, but still, my Pontus swordsman, eventually they will gain victory against 3Rs. So he should have sent in his legionnaires to attack one-on-one against my Pontus swordsman, and he would gain victory because if you got a cohort is far superior to his to my Pontus swordsman. So basically what I'm trying to say is that he got 5, I got 6, right? So sending these 5 plus 1 guy, okay, still you'd have 2 3Rs left, and these 2 3Rs I would join upon the flank war, and maybe halt one of them in the center, try to protect my skirmishers in case my chariots, as you saw, they were trying to get in there, right? So I would use my cav units to finish my enemy's cavs with helping with one triari, and then the other triari, of course, put them in the center in case these chariots were trying to do something clever, and then these guys could be ready to halt them. These guys are really effective, against against chariots. Legionary cavs aren't that effective. They're not, and basically you wanna kill chariots. I mean, on the Roman cav units, there's only one who can do that, and that's the Praetorian cav. But they will still lose a couple men on the process, of course. But all in all, the best way is either pounding at my chariots with these heavy archers and slingers, of course, use heavy shots, and using really strong cav units. It's also good, effective, and trios, of course. Put them on a defensive formation, just wait them to come by and just attack. And that's these guys wouldn't have possible to get through by halting these fellas with the trios, and then in the back just pounding at these fellas with the heavy shots. These guys will die really fast. That's my opinion and advice, of course. So, and another thing, Roman build type, I would rather go with more evocati cohorts than legionaries and armored legionaries, since evocati cohorts are known to be really good in this game. And skip these guys, of course. Go with 5 evocati cohorts, and if you must pick triaris, then at least 2, and some vigilis would be nice to help out the cav fight. So my advice would be that. So basically that's it. If you have any questions or anything like that, please leave that on the comment section. And I gotta thank you all for watching, and hope you guys enjoyed this Rome 2 Open International Open tournament. And I made it to the group stage, and I don't know if that was the quarterfinals now, something like that. And my opponent is the guy who's well known to this game. They say that I also recorded once his finals in the tournament, and he is really known to this game, Panda Warrior. So I'm gonna face him. I don't know how that's gonna turn up. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that I need a lot of practice if I'm gonna, at least have a chance to beat him. I can't afford to play only 1 games per day or whatever. I gotta at least play 10, 15, 20 games so I can adapt really nicely and really good. That's my problem though. Since I'm doing this YouTubing and all that, I don't have the time as I used to. And it takes time to upload this, and before you upload you gotta render it, you gotta edit and all that shit. So it takes huge time, man. Plus I play other games too, and I upload, I do record them as well. So that's the problem, right? I don't have the time as I used to, and that's a shame though, because honestly, if I faced him on my old days, I would be really cocky, because I know for a fact that in my old days I was really good at this game. But I'm not saying I'm bad, but it's not like I'm putting myself down here, because I'm still kind of optimistic, because I feel that I could beat him if I wanted, if I really get into this, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not that overconfident, because I never look down to my opponents. I never, underestimate them. That's the thing with me also. I always feel like whoever I face is a really good player, and I gotta do my best to beat him. That's my logo. That is why I never underestimate anyone. And yeah, so that was my last message, and I gotta say thank you all for watching this. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and And yeah, if you guys did, those who don't know me, of course, please don't forget to subscribe for more and hit the like button and favoritize this, share this. Join me up on Google Plus, Facebook, and Twitter, and I shall see you people later. Take care.